Anush, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Paul.
Let's go with a little intro about you, who you are, what are you building, what problem you're solving, how are you mastering business growth?
As mentioned, I'm Anush. I'm from India. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a computer science engineer. So I develop and design. I've been in the film industry for more than 15 years.
Quite a while then.
It's all my grace.
Yeah.
Having had my first-hand problems within the film industry, which don't talk with technology as well. So I thought, why not I take my technology expertise and solve some of the problems.
Yeah.
And the major problem is the fragmentation.
Fragmentation.
Yes, the disconnection between the various tools. As a filmmaker, I need to subscribe to more than 10 to 12 tools for making one film. So I thought, why not build up a connective tissue
Yeah.
and have a single tool for everything?
So just as someone who's really not aware of how this works and what have you, but we're thinking about tools like potentially like Adobe Pro, whatever, CapCut, even things like that.
Yes.
Bringing even menial tools like that, bringing it all, and what you're trying to do is bring it all together into one, are you?
Yes, pretty much. When Canva came into the market, Adobe was having a huge market share, but still Canva is still the most designer-friendly application now. It made everyone a designer. So that's what we are rooting for. Everyone's got a story to tell, but film is the most friendly medium to tell your story.
I completely agree with that though as well, because I think there's quite a lot of people who sit behind text, and as much as storytelling and imagination is incredible through the written word, we connect through movies, we connect through film, through the spoken word, and like video is an incredible connector of people, isn't it?
Yes, and that's where Filmster network comes in. We majorly target to independent film industry, where underrepresented creators, underrepresented people who have stories to tell, but they can't find proper crew, they can't find proper studios to back them. It's majorly because of the gatekeeping done by studios. So that's where we come in. We break the gates, where we start with underrepresented stories, and creators who have stories to tell, they connect with other people who understand the story, who have intention to tell stories. They connect, they collaborate, they co-create with each other, and that makes them to produce more films.
Right. And how did you get in the film industry? Like, what was were you just a lover of film as a kid, or like how did you get into it?
That's a very taboo question, because back in India, they build children for engineering or medicine.
Right.
If it's arts or mainly film industry, they consider this as a sin.
Really?
Really, yeah. That's because it doesn't give you any returns.
Doesn't give you.
You can be a filmmaker, but you can earn from filmmaking.
But I'm not being funny, but like you come from India. Bollywood is like a multi-billion-dollar industry. Like, how can they say that film doesn't pay?
Yes, Bollywood is a multi-billion industry. Indian film industry is a multi-trillion industry. But entering into the industry, that's the tedious part.
So it's either do nothing or be super successful.
Yes.
There's no in between.
No in between at all.
And it's engineering or medicine, one of the two. And
Yeah.
Do you think that's from families? Do you think that's from parents, or is it because children are not being encouraged to go into it, or
maybe,
or is that the culture of the workforce? It's like, these are the two industries that you go into. Filmmaking, no, not unless you're going to be super successful.
Yes, exactly, the super successful thing.
Yeah,
they've seen engineers and doctors become so successful. They fancy filmmaking, they fancy filmmakers, but they don't want your kid, they don't want yourself to get into the film industry.
Right. I mean, that sounds craziness to me. I mean, because I think we've kind of gone one of two ways with children, and how we're brought up. Is like, if you've got an aptitude for making film or storytelling, then you should be encouraged to go into that, right? I mean,
You should be.
should be. Doesn't happen.
You should be. Doesn't mean I have to, right?
Yeah. So in terms of the company you're building now, what stage are you at now? Like, are you pre-revenue? Have you got users? Like, how long has it been going?
We've got beta testers now.
Yeah.
We've got 50 people who are testing our platform right now. We have 4,000 creators in the wait list. who are willing to try the app once it's been launched. We are pre-revenue right now because we are still in training our LLM.
Amazing. Oh, right. Okay. So it's got AI inbuilt.
Yes.
And is that your edge? Is that your edge? Is that how you're going to break down the gates, so to speak?
Yes. Yes. Today, with iPhones becoming more power equivalent to cinematic cameras, it's so easy to make a film, but it's so difficult to make you watch my film.
Yes, it's all about the marketing, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, it's all about getting people
The
to
returns.
watch it. And I know this is, that's why we have such a celebrity culture with film as well. Is like because they're the big draw, they're the ones that make us watch. But it sounds like you're going against a very, very big industry, and there's going to be some massive hurdles there, right?
It is a big industry in terms of numbers and currency. It is also a big industry in terms of people who are willing to take risks.
Yeah.
And the film
big
industry has
yeah.
been the top industry that nurtures technology as soon as it comes.
But it's you talk about big risks. It's the big risks that are going to have big payoffs, right? If you get this
Yes.
right. So in terms of investment, is it two questions actually with this? Are you going to need a lot of investment, or is it I only need a little amount of investment to just get going? And do you think that are you building this to sell? Are you building this to be acquired? And do you think it's going to be one of the big old-time studios that would acquire something like this in order to have an edge over a
To be
competitor?
honest, our exit plan would be IPO.
IPO.
Yes, because the moment you get acquired by a big studio, you are being gatekeep.
Yeah.
You oblige to studios being gatekeeping yourself.
And in terms of the early journey then, so getting those initial beta testers, because that's something a lot of people struggle with, is just getting that initial traction, just someone who actually understands what you're doing. Yeah, I want to give that a try. What did you do to get those beta users?
Thankfully, the filmmakers, they live on reputation and references.
Yeah.
The moment they see another filmmaker having the same problem, we immediately connect. I'm a filmmaker. The entire founding team is from film industry. So
Right.
that's our biggest wedge, and that's our biggest fortunate thing. We connect with other filmmakers so easily that we straight away talk about the problems, and immediately I talk about the solution that we are building, and that breaks the wall between us.
And but in terms of specific tactics, did you just reach out to people and say, do you want to try this? Or did you market it on social media and ask for recommendations of people who want to try it? Like, which tactic did you use?
In person.
In person?
Yes.
So it's crazy that though, isn't it? Like in a world where we're all digitally native and we've got AI and we've got all this automation and it's amazing, you chose in person as a tactic to get beta users.
It's not a tactic, but that's the truth. Yes. As I said, filmmakers live on reputation.
I love that what you just said. It's not a tactic, it's the truth. It's like we need to get rid of tactics and just like we need to get close to our users, don't we? And we need to understand what they're doing.
Yes. Take this podcast. We could have made this a video podcast as well through an online meeting. But what gives us the personal edge, right? Meeting in person.
It's so true. It's so true because we choose to do this in person. We've done a couple of online ones and being completely honest, it just doesn't, the energy's not the same.
Yes.
Like you're there. I can shake your hand. We can bump fists and we can talk and we're feeding off energy. And is that an element of what you're trying to bring to your company?
Yes.
You're building on that.
Yes. A great story needs a great crew. But how can I find a great crew
Yeah.
if I'm new to the industry?
Yeah. That makes complete sense. So what's next for you then? Like what's the very next stage in building your company? Like you've got beta testers, you've got your MVP, you've got something that people can use. Now what's the next step? Like how do you move forward?
We are launching commercially in November among an extended beta testers called our founding narratives. And we are seeking fundraising right now for our seed funding. And yes, just like my parents, not my parents, just like Indian parents who see film industry as the most riskiest industry, investors, they are still skeptical about media and entertainment sectors.
The thing is though, is that I would argue you're not in the filmmaking industry anymore. You're in the entrepreneurship industry. You're in the business building. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, you're not just a filmmaker anymore. You're a builder of businesses, and you're an entrepreneur now. So that's a completely different business, different skill set.
I do miss filmmaking at times, but I'm making this for the industry.
Yeah,
I'm making it for my other filmmakers.
it definitely helps you that you've come from that industry, but you're having to apply new skills now. Building, speaking to customers,
Yes.
sales, marketing, raising investment, pitching, all that kind of stuff. I guess you can bring elements of the film industry to that, can't you?
Exactly. That's how we pitch our scripts to producers,
Yeah.
funders.
Storytellers,
Yes,
people pleasers,
people pleasers.
the emboldeners of people. I like it. Anush, this was amazing. Like, where can people find you? How can they find out about your company? Where do you hide online? Where can people find you? How can they test and find your company? Yeah.
I'm most active in LinkedIn. You could find me with my name, Anush Venkataraman. That's the only Anush Venkataraman in LinkedIn right now.
Fantastic.
And our website is filmster.network.
Excellent.
It's because I can't remember complicated websites.
Yeah. Brilliant. But this was amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me,
I think
Paul.
there's something really valuable in what you're doing, actually, because the film industry is like so old, and yet it hasn't really been innovated since like Netflix, Amazon. And they say like the creator economy is gonna almost quadruple in the next 5 years, isn't it? So
The social media creator economy, maybe.
yeah,
But they just put film industry into a single bowl, but it's an ecosystem of various other industries. When you watch a film, you watch the culture the film talks about,
Yeah.
the people, the world, the geography, and if it's a really good place, you tend to visit that place often.
yeah. It's a moment in time, isn't it?
Yes.
And we're able to look back on it and go just how different it was, and that's amazing. Anush, thank you so much for coming
you,
on.
Paul. Thank you for
I really
having me.
appreciate your time, and enjoy the rest of the festival, man.
Yes. Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you.